Yeah, good morning all. So this is 220 SE coupe 62 model. It originally came with a 6-cylinder, fuel injected. I bought the car 2.5 years ago when I came to the US, and by then it had been modified. The previous owner did put a 3.5 liter engine out of 3.5 coupe, and it had also gone from 4 manual transmission to automatic transmission. And I enjoyed the car like that quite a lot. I even went on a round trip coast to coast from DC to California, and then visiting all the nice places in the US with it. That was 2 years ago. And then I started a project that I had in mind for a while. It all goes back to a 6.3 109 I had. I just wanted to have it in the form of a coupe. I wanted to have a coupe which was the same power but a bit more sporty, with a manual transmission and all that. So after a lot of research, I ended up finding a 5-liter engine out of a 450 SLC 5.0 chassis 107. And the good point on that engine is, first, it's aluminum block, so it's much lighter. It's the same weight as a 6-cylinder. But you can also easily mate it with a manual transmission out of a 3.5 engine. Of course, the transmission has to be reinforced to deal with the torque. But I even modified the transmission. I made it a 5-speed using parts of a 6-cylinder 5-speed transmission. Then I mated everything together, and then I put it in the car. So I'm going to open the bonnet now so that we can have a look at the engine more closer. Yeah, something I forgot to say, that I didn't clean the car because today is just to show the technical side of the car, and it's still an ongoing project. So it's not that I'm trying to sell it, so I didn't buff it or make it look good, you know. So despite the appearance, this is a 5-liter aluminum block. It looks like a 4.5 because I've been using a 4.5 D-jet intake manifold. The reason being that I've been fitting Megasquirt, which is EFI fuel and spark management system, and I've been reusing all the D-jet plumbing and setup, most of the hardware. So basically it looks like a D-jet engine. I also try to have it look older by using early 3.5 cam covers. And of course the biggest giveaway is the ADIS ignition. So this is wasted spark ignition. And if you look at it down there, you can see the toothed wheel and the VR sensor down there. But it's a bit it's not the first thing you see, so it's fine. Maybe one day I will turn it back to distributor ignition. I mean, the signal will be still sent by the VR sensor. It will still be managed by Megasquirt. But just for a question of look, I may put back the distributor and the coil on the side. So yeah, the D-jet hardware was quite convenient to fit Megasquirt. I had to redo all the engine wiring that goes inside. When you reach inside, then you find the relay board and the Megasquirt brain. Here, I don't know if you can see well with your camera, but this is the manual transmission I fitted. Don't look at my pipe from Ace. It's just because I blew a heater core, so I need to address it. So for now it is being bypassed. So this is the transmission is a mix of 4-speed V8 transmission with 5-speed 6-cylinder transmission. Also all reinforced in terms of bearings, additional keyways and keys for the pinions to hold the torque better. I also had to go with a smaller brake booster. I think this is one of 114 chassis to clear the cam cover. The radiator is out of a 300 112 chassis. It's a 4-row radiator and it's really doing a nice job in cooling this 5-liter. I do not have expansion tank. I also do not have oil cooler for now because I think it's not needed, but with the oil we are using today. But I may have to fit it back in case it's needed. So this is 126 chassis oil filter canister because the 107 chassis was hitting the front frame. Yeah.